Can you just walk us through the emotions of the day and then going in the locker room and what that was like?
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, it's such a results-based business that when you don't feel the success of winning, it's hard to go 5 days a week practice and then come out here and lose a game, and then when you come off to a bad start and have a bad start like we did, really felt good to win today and have that energy on the sidelines, and feel like we played really well as a team today, and guys stepped up and made plays. So it was a really good feeling in the locker room after today.
Dylan, having him back, I'm sure that was nice.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it. Dude is electric with the ball in his hands, and all he needs is a little crease, and the offensive line did a great job of opening up holes for him. And, I mean, the rest is just Dylan. I mean, if you get Dylan to the third level, which our offensive line did multiple times today, good luck.
Avery, does that force it on the reads, force the defense to be a little more accountable for the running back with them?
Yeah, I think so. When Dylan's running the ball well, it opens up stuff for me. When I'm running the ball well, it opens up stuff for Dylan. And those, give credit to those ends at UCF. Both those guys were 6'4", 6'5", long arms, and played the read game really well and made it hard to get pulls on a lot of stuff. And when we did get pulls, it was trying to beat guys to the sideline. Those dudes could get up and run a little bit. So credit to those guys, but I think just being able to have Dylan back this week really helped us, and it really started to look like K-State style of offense where we have a run game that we can count on and then put the ball in the air as well.
How important was that early scramble to you?
It meant a lot. I mean, for guys to play us in cover one and not have somebody responsible for the quarterback, really felt like I just needed to make them pay early and continue to do that as the game went on, and make them respect me as a runner. And it just kind of just gets me going a little bit, and it took a lot of confidence from that first run, and it gets the energy of our offense kind of going a little bit. So, I mean, stalling out after that first drive wasn't something that we wanted to do, but stayed true to it and never panicked and kept our energy up, and we were rewarded with success and a win tonight.
How do you feel your reads were, whether it be just tucking it and running it or checkdowns?
Yeah, I think a couple times just being able to see when they're in man coverage and the hole opens up in the middle, just taking advantage of it and making teams respect me as a runner, kind of like what I said earlier. I think it'll open up stuff in the pass game, and then when they do sink off and get underneath some of our routes, dumping it down to the back and finding guys in windows and holes. I think just me running the ball opens up more space for us in the pass game in the field. So I think they both complement each other well.
Your 2-minute drill at the end of the first half, awesome. Why was that so important, and how do you feel like you were able to execute that so well?
I mean, we practice 2-minute all the time in practice, and our coaches were really prepared and coached well. I mean, first of all, Dylan started off with a really good run. So when you open it up with a run like that, and then I think it was a throw to Tibbs was probably the next play of that drive. We were flowing, we were rolling. So Coach Wells made some really good calls there, and when they gave us one look, I just knew where I wanted to go with the ball, and the receivers won and O-line protected. So, and everybody plays together as one. We're really hard to stop.
Avery, do you feel like a game like today will help you guys hit the reset button and move forward here now?
Yeah, I told him. I mean, man, have fun and enjoy this win. Winning is hard in college football, so enjoy it. But can't get on a winner's high now. I mean, we've won 2 games this year. It's another 1-0 or 1-game season next week, and that's just kind of how we have to look at it from here on out. Don't look too far in the future, and don't get caught up on the past, but kind of find the things we need to fix and figure out what we did well and continue to do those things week to week.
I know Dylan means a lot to you. For him not to be able to play an extended period like this, how tough was that on him? What do you see in him?
Yeah, it's really tough. And I mean, a competitor like Dylan not being able to be on the field, you can tell it hurt him just because of all the work, not just all the work he put in, but he just wants to be out there with his brothers and the guys that really care about him. So I think some guys on the team like Oaks did a really good job of taking Dylan and just telling him, be patient, and your time's going to come, and Dylan was ready for his opportunity. I mean, y'all know Dylan as a player by now. He's a big big time player, makes the big time plays when we need him. So being able to have him back, I was super excited for him. But whenever his number's called, he's always ready.
Shovel pass to Garrett there, kind of go through that play.
Yeah, I mean, I was just reading the end, and whatever he does, he's wrong right there. And it just happened to be a little flick to Oaks, and I think it was really rewarding right there, just because he had the catch that set up that touchdown. So I think being able to reward him on that shovel pass right there was really cool of Coach Wells.
Shortest pass of your career?
I actually had an option that went forward my freshman year. My first touchdown pass in college was actually a run on an option, and it accidentally went forward. So I think that's my shortest pass. That was probably only half a yard, and it was more sideways than vertical. But that's probably the second shortest pass I've ever thrown.
Jace being out, you had to go pretty deep in the receiver room. How did you feel those guys stepped up?
Yeah, I think those guys stepped up, and Locke played really well today. Isaac played really well today. We had to lean on Tibbs and lean on our tight ends a little bit, like Swanee and Ancial and Oaks, and put them in situations. We played in some 12 personnel because we didn't have the depth that we've had at receiver with JB and Jace being out. But those guys stepped up and played really well. Like, I can always count on Isaac. He helps guys get lined up. Like, he's just not out there going through the motion. He blocked really well today, and will continue to help us offensively. And Locke had some good catches, and it's really good in the run game stuff too as well. And I mean, whenever he did have that catch, you heard the whole stadium erupt. So definitely a fan favorite, and I think some of those guys that haven't got as much praise, I think some of their hard work really was able to show today. So they stepped up when we needed them to.
Might need to get Quay to come over and play some receiver.
That was the craziest interception. I didn't see it live. When they started to review it, I was like, did he really catch that? Yeah, that was crazy. But no, we're not gonna pump Quay's head up. He can't play receiver just yet. I'm telling that.
How long did it take to set up the Will Ancio touchdown pass?
I mean, we watched a clip, and the team did it against Wisconsin, which same family. Somebody from UCF was at Wisconsin, or I don't really know the whole background behind it, but they ran. I think it was Minnesota ran it against Wisconsin, and we put some flavor on it and ran our version of it. But I mean, Coach Wells, BA, Coach Kleiman, all those guys were pretty juiced up after we scored that one. I don't think touchdown throws get much easier than that. Maybe the shovel pass.
So,
You and Lincoln had your first connection today. How nice was that? And obviously, moving forward, how impactful can he be in the
Yeah,
offense?
Lincoln's a competitor too, and I think like after he caught that pass, he was excited. He's talking to me about the next play that how he's gonna stem and how he's gonna run his route and what angle he's gonna break out of and stuff like that. And for him to be so young and come to me with those things really just gives me confidence. And I think as the season goes on, our relationship will grow, and he just continues to stay down and work and be in the playbook. I think we'll really grow that connection, and he'll start to have some big-time roles in games moving forward down the stretch.
Walk us through that 4th and 2 play. You make a defender slip a little bit and nearly get in, and walk us through that play.
Yeah, it was a call where we were given a hard count, and then we were possibly going to check the play. We got out of the huddle late, got to the line. I gave the hard call, and I looked to the sideline, and I couldn't find the signaler. And I looked up at the play clock. It was at 4, and I was searching for the signaler on the sideline, and I couldn't find him. So I just rolled with it, and was kind of put in no man's land, and probably should have just been a give read. Pulled it, and there was like a couple guys outside of the read. So I just kind of did what felt natural and acted like I was a passer, and gave a little punt fake and kind of got up inside. And then guys did a good job covering up out there and just tried to get to the pylon, but we ended up getting it in a few plays later.
When the defense is able to get off the field the way that they did today, how much easier does that make your job?
I mean, takeaways, like as an offense for our defense to get takeaways is so exciting. It's a big momentum shifter and a momentum boost for us offensively. And whenever our defense can keep guys out of the end zone, it's really nice for me as a quarterback. And I'm really proud of those guys and how they played tonight and them sticking through it.
I've been around a lot of quarterbacks through the years, and I know that wins kind of hit a little bit different when you're a quarterback. Just how does this feel, winning this game?
Feels good to be back winning again, and I think we just got to build off of it and continue to trust the process and not chase the result as much as just be a process-driven team and let everything take care of itself. But I told them, I mean, you want to come out here and you guys want to have fun and have energy. Winning's fun to me. Nothing's going to be fun if you lose a game. So the biggest point for us is winning games each Saturday.
So Dylan came in here, and he said there was water all over the place in the locker room. From your perspective, what did you see with all the water?
I was late into the locker room, so I missed the whole water shower. But I've been in there when the water showers happen. It's a pretty cool experience. It's cold, like the water's freezing cold. And if some people play around, so if you're one of the guys that just kind of is messing around, you might pour water all on one of your teammates, and they'll jump a little bit because it gets cold in there. But usually Coach Kleiman takes the heat for most of the water, and everybody throws water on Coach Kleiman, and everybody just kind of jumps in the middle like you're at like a concert, like it's a mosh pit at a concert or something. But it's pretty cool. It's a really good way to celebrate wins.